Is this really the fastest way you can generate a beat? Well, let's check it out on Epic Fast. Hey everybody, Epic Fuzz here with the Polyend Play in front of me, and this is going to be the Polyend Play tip number 1, and it's basically going to be showing you a few features to see how quickly you can generate beats out of this little rectangular metal box. It's simple, so let's try. So this groove box does many things, but I will just point to specific tips on specific features because there's tons of videos out on YouTube that cover this thing up and down, and they do a lot better job than I can ever do. So one of the things if you wanted to get some motivation or you wanted to get some inspiration quickly, is using the fill feature on this thing. So all you do is select a track. You can select any number of tracks, but I'm going to select one, and we are actually going to look for the fill feature. So let's find a sample first. So deselect the track. Let's find a sample. We're going to look for a kick. That sounds fine. Then you select the track, and then you're going to hit fill. Alright, so we are going to select kick, and then going to choose one of these. Whoops, what did I just do? I do not know, but I will do this. So let's just do this fill and see what it sounds like. Let me turn it up a little bit. I mean, that's okay. You can hit fill again. It'll change it up. One more time. Let's add a note in there. Alright, so next thing you want to do, you want to go to, let's find a snare. Let's do this one. Choose a row and hit fill for that one. That's fine. And then the last one, you want to find a hi-hat. And let's find this one. Choose a row. Hit fill. So we'll see what that sounds like, guys. So literally, that took less than like 2 minutes, and you came up with some type of beat that'll hopefully inspire you to get pushed forward. Now, just to add a little spice to it, using the fill, you can also pair it up with the randomize and the chance feature on this thing. So randomize and chance are two different things. Randomize is setting a percentage of something to happen. So if I choose the hi-hats, right, you can randomize. It'll randomize the samples that are located in that folder, the samples that are located in the pool, the length of the sample, texture. It'll make it go one up or down an octave randomly, 2 octaves. It'll randomize the volume, which is really great for hi-hats. It'll add some reverb randomly. Nuke and Duke Nukem are Polyend's 2 that combine everything together. That's if you really want to get crazy. But for the hi-hats, I'm going to do the volume. So that's the volume. Here you select the percentage. So I'll go about 66, and then here, let's listen here if you can hear the randomization. Hear the volume kind of fluctuating. So say if you like that and you want to keep it, you just hit save, and it bakes it into the hi-hats. Now the chance is a little bit different. So we're going to the snares. Chance, what chance does, it basically gives a percentage of what will happen. So in the snares, there's a percentage up here. Well, it's a number. I'll say maybe 40% chance that it's going to play a step in the snare track. Or you can do 40% chance that it's going to use a random sample or use a random note. Maybe it'll use a random octave up, do some micro tuning, random cutoff, random repeat, random sample start, random sample end, or you can actually humanize it, which is sort of like micro tuning. But what I'm going to do, let's try the random sample, and I gave it 40% chance. It's going to do a random sample that's coming from that folder. Let's see what happens with that. There you go. That's cool. Let's change it to random note, which you may not hear, but you gotta listen. Let's solo this track. This is the solo column right here. Mute is right here. Variations right here, and the select is right here. So here it kind of jumping from different notes. Octave up, micro tune. So what we're gonna do, let's do the random cutoff for that one. And the cool thing about this is you also not just have percentages, but you also have, there's an always, obviously, but you also have here, play 1, skip 2, play 2, skip 2. So basically what this means is it's going to play once and skip 3 times before it plays again. Here it's going to play twice, 1, 2, and then it's going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4 until it plays twice again, which is cool. Gives you some variation to the groove. So I'm going to keep it at the random cutoff. All right. So what I'm going to do, let's choose the kick. Let's go back to now. The thing with chance is you can't bake that into the track like you can with randomize, which is, you know, I guess they did that for a reason, but you can't. I wish you were able to bake that in somehow, but I guess it always moves forward and evolves as it goes, so it's meant to be free. But right now you can't. Maybe they can improve that with a firmware update. But we'll do the kick with the last, and we'll do a randomize with that. We'll choose like a high one, 92%, and let's do the Duke Nukem. Let's just do it with all the tracks. You know, let's get a bass in here real quick just to add a little bit more spice and things like that. So let's find, oh, here we go. Let's do some chords. All right, let's do some chords. We're going to do this and we're going to fill. Oops. Actually, let's go back. We're going to do, what happened? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to do right here some chords here. And I'm going to change the tune. I'm going to change the note down. Holding down the pad and switching the note. So now we're gonna try the Duke Nukem. So I can make this tip video shorter. I don't want it to be that long. Choose your all of them. Go to randomize. What we'll do. It's already doing it. There you go. So Duke Nuke is just basically putting everything in a big jambalaya and mixing it with a fork. Back to Duke Nuke. Let's go get the Duke. It's a little bit less of a jambalaya. It's more like a half laya. We'll bring down the percentages down a little bit. What you also can do, you can also just choose one track. And let's just try the chords. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. gonna do this. And that's how quickly it is to generate beats in this Polyend Play device thingy. It's pretty cool. I love it. It's a good way to jumpstart your whole beat making process. So if you guys like this video, subscribe and let me know. And I will see you guys on the next Epic Fuzz video for Polyend Play. This is Polyend Play tip number 1. See you guys later.